All right. Another episode of Real Time.
Start the clock.
Let's go. Man, we're going to have a whole lot to talk about
How you doing?
when it comes to that debate.
Trump's in L.A. today. Can you feel it? For a remake of The Truth About Cats and Dogs.
Here we go.
Did you see the debate Tuesday night? Wow.
Hell yeah.
I'm just going by what CNN had 25 independents who hadn't made their mind before the debate. She won 23-2, so that's pretty. I haven't seen. She made Trump look so much like a bitch. For MAGA people, she's like for people who find Marjorie Taylor Greene too intellectual.
Oh, wow.
She said her lady parts resemble an Arby's sandwich, which is
My God.
so offensive to Arby's. These people don't know who you are.
Obviously, California has gone in the past way too far on this kind of hyper woke. We can get nothing done, but it doesn't have to work because we pretend it works because we're good people thing.
Yeah.
Look, of course, America, like every great nation, has done some really fucked up things.
Right.
Right? So that's obvious, right? But look, but no one in this country cares how crazy you are if you deliver.
You're helping America have the biggest swinging dick in the world.
Absolutely. And size matters.
You say we will soon have Terminator robots. Will they have the Austrian accent?
Wait, what do you say?
You say we will soon have Terminator robots. Will they have the Austrian accent?
Oh, okay.
You're not going to be fighting as much with these big instruments. You're going to be using software to control small instruments, and there's going to be hundreds of thousands of them. And they're going to be somewhat autonomous.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
well, I certainly hope you stay in the cause of good and not evil, because you're a very... He's good enough. He's smart enough.
Yeah, Al Franken, man.
Been so long since
Should never been fired, man.
Tonight I'm saying, I think it's over.
What?
Just want to bring up, and I feel like eating the dogs, we're at this point. I feel like we're at Denzel at the end of Training Day. I'm King Kong up at... He's going to lose.
He's gonna lose, man. That's what it looks like. Even that guy, I forgot his name, who has predicted every election since the 80s, I think. He's gotten it right every time. And he even predicted that Hillary was gonna lose. And everybody thought she was gonna win, which, kind of technically she did win the popular vote, but everybody thought she was gonna become the president. But he said no, and he was right. And now he's saying that Trump is going to lose.
With the racial stuff with Kamala and this Laura Loomer person now, the dogs. I mean, I could, You can either say half the country is deplorable. They tried that. I never believed that. I don't think half the country is deplorable.
No, yes, he did. I don't know why Bill Maher's backpedaling now. I remember when Trump was first elected and when he was running, he would call every MAGA person a knuckle dragger. And that would crack the fuck up because I thought that was hilarious. But he thought at the very beginning that all of his supporters were idiots. But he's saying that he never did. I don't think so.
Why is this insane monster still attractive to half the country?
Because the left side is weak. It is perceived as weak, woke. So Trump, he does project strong leadership. I'll give him that. That's what a lot of people are looking for. Somebody who's going to deliver. Somebody who's going to stand up to other world leaders. I think Kamala can definitely do that, but not every Democrat.
93% of them like Donald Trump, but like 7% of voters who say I'm voting for him really, really don't want to. But they feel like they have to because they feel like, well, I agree with him on policy. I'm not necessarily looking for someone that I like. And that's like well-trod territory. She's really going after that slice of the Republican Party that left and said, Trump's not for me. She really thinks that she can make them not just leave the top of the ticket blank.
Why does that have to be the Republican Party?
What's wrong with you? I apologize.
Oh, that was a little rusty, you know.
He's a little rusty.
Go on. In that debate, I thought it was a brilliant debate. I thought it was one of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, she was good.
Some of those positions are a little bit remarkable, how gung-ho she is for fracking, but, you know...
I don't think anything she's saying now makes her conservative.
I think
it makes her an old school conservative.
That's the word.
That's like the slow pitch over the middle. He should be able to just knock that out of the park, and instead it was like squirrel. And he just...
in music is mixing country and rap. It's a new genre called crap. No. Tyreek Hill, he's a football player.
I'm going to get some hate for this, but that dude should have just complied, man. He had tinted windows. He kept rolling his window up. When you have tinted windows, what you should do, because they're going to ask you to do it anyway, is to roll all your windows down. You got to see inside. They don't know what you're doing behind that tinted window. And he was being like a jerk. He was being disrespectful. So they had to drag him out.
Was Tyreek an asshole?
Yes.
Yes.
Both of them
what
were.
you're saying.
I'm saying
both
they
of
were
them.
both assholes. If you want to trigger cops, don't comply, act superior to them, be a wise ass.
Roll up your
window.
Darken
trim
window.
There you go.
Cops, they act like it's a bar fight. If I hear one more cop on it's a fuck, get the fuck shouldn't come out of your mouth. You're the pro.
I've said this before, man, but I saw a video. I wish I could find it, but I don't know how to find it. Where there's a cop, actually at a Danny, people are fighting, and he's being really, really nice to everybody, calmly asking everybody to settle down, and nobody's listening. So another cop shows up, and he starts screaming his fucking head off. Everybody sit the fuck down, and I'm just cursing and everything. And they all listen. So my point is that sometimes you have to be aggressive, especially in the United States of America. In any city in America, the cops have to be a little aggressive. Now, where do you draw the line? I don't know. Can't be too soft, you can't be too hard.
I mean, because he came out and didn't say that he didn't say I'm blameless. He came out and said, you know, I probably should have kept my window down. I rolled it up because I was worried that fans were going to see me and start taking pictures. But you know what? I was wrong. Because two things can be true at once. That
is good of him.
Should have left it.
But we need the body cams.
Yes, we do.
Hell yeah, we do.
On both sides. The cops fought them for a long time. The cops fought everything, and they've lost a lot of those battles. They never used to go to jail when they did horrible shit.
Yeah, back in the day, no way.
Okay, again.
But back in the day, more than likely what would happen to you, you would get an ass whooping by a cop. It's like Rodney King and stuff like that. Then around 2008 with Oscar Grant, they started just shooting. That's probably why they started going to jail so much.
He said something like, just being black in America, bro. And the cop says to him, we're not white either, because they were Hispanic. And like being...
That was nice.
He had a bad attitude. You know,
Yeah.
and to say being black in America, that, again, it does happen still and shouldn't, and we should always be fighting it.
But is it really, really racism? Or are cops just being prejudiced? They're prejudging someone based on their skin tone. A black guy said on the internet, sometimes you just got to follow a pattern. And cops, because a lot of the time, a lot of the crimes that are being committed in the cities are usually black or brown. So they're paranoid. They're prejudging you just based on that. But is it old school 1920s real racism?
Taylor Swift finally told people who to vote for. Okay, I mean, just with the number of people who immediately were registered. from that tweet. And I'm sorry, but we live in
like 300,000 or something.
America. I mean, George Clooney is the one who got Biden to step down. I wrote the exact same editorial he did, and so many other people did too. Nobody cared. As soon as George Clooney said it, he's got to go.
Well, I think you live here in Hollywood. And I think that maybe from some perspective, you have the wrong perspective.
Because I don't think there are a lot of voters out there going, gee, I don't know who to vote for. Let me wait for Taylor Swift to tell me. But I think that in terms...
It was 400,000 the first day.
It's amazing.
Of people who registered.
I think Al Franken really is a little rusty.
And by the way, we did an editorial here a few years ago. You're remembering it already. It was basically, who's Trump fucking? It's not nobody. He's been a dog for too long, and
it ain't Melania.
It's not Melania.
Yeah.
The people who go to McDonald's every day and still need to look at the menu for 10 minutes. What are they waiting for?
What is there something new on the menu?
Some of the crazy people, the Hamas lovers and the gender deniers.
Who loves Hamas? Come on, man.
Men can get pregnant. All right, time for new rules.
New rules, everybody, new rules.
Stop making Travis Kelce dress like a douche. But on the bright side, to recap, the Galleria at the World Trade Center 1, Caliphate 0.
It did.
Nurul, the college freshman, I'll get him back with this one. I know how hard it can be for you. It's your first time away from home. Your roommate barely speaks English. She forced him to perform oral sex on her while she was his boss, including once in her car. And it left him with 3 herniated discs and a collapsed hip.
What the hell?
You're saying you stuck it out at the expense of your spinal cord in order to get your boss to the finish line? Good God, man, you're the greatest lover of all time and employee of the month. New rule, now that we've shown that it's possible to begin a campaign for president just 3 months before the election, let's always do that.
Yeah.
They always say voters don't pay attention until Labor Day. Well, then let's start the election on Labor Day and end it on Election Day. Nearly half of TikTok users say watching videos that last over a minute is stressful.
Back up on that one.
A 2005 survey found that vaginal sex typically lasts 3 to 7 minutes because we fuck like we eat.
In and out.
And yet we do elections like we're fucking on cocaine.
She was dead.
When TV, radio, the mail, on our phones, texting. Hey, Bill, Tim Wall's here. You what? People are always telling me I should binge watch a show that gets good in season 3. Season 3? Canada elects a new prime minister and they take over in 2 weeks. The French hit it and quit it in 3.
Man.
In Mexico and the Philippines, campaigns last 90 days. In Brazil, 45.
Wow.
And these are the laid-back countries. Because at this point, I feel like Melania in the bedroom. I just want to get whatever's going to happen over with. All right, that's our show. We have Kraft here in Cincinnati. September
All right.
29th, the Majestic in San
I will
Antonio,
catch you on the next one.
Tulsa.